Imagine a setting with rows upon rows of beautiful palatial turreted buildings surrounded by undulating hills and woodland. No, this isn't the start of the latest Disney film. Instead, all of these Gothic-style structures are deserted, making an ethereal, abandoned ghost town. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel, where today we're going to be taking a look inside Turkey's $200 million abandoned castles. But before we do get into it, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell icon so you always get notified when we post brand new videos for you. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive right into it. Burj Al Babas is a $200 million house complex in Mudurnu, Turkey's northwest, roughly halfway between Istanbul and Ankara. According to AFP news agency, when the developers Sarot Property Group ran into a financial difficulty in 2018, hundreds of castle-style villas were abandoned in the middle of the building. The building of Burj Al Babas began in 2014, with cottages reportedly selling for $400,000 up to $500,000. The aim was that wealthy Gulf investors would buy up the properties. The developers agreed that no changes to the exteriors of the buildings would be permitted, which explains why each property is similar. A commercial mall, Turkish baths, theaters, and athletic facilities were also planned to be built as well. Around 350 of the 732 intended villas were sold to Arab investors. However, the New York Times claims that several of the sales have now fallen through. The project's architect told the New York Times that the drop in oil prices had undoubtedly influenced customers. The Turkish economy's decline and the country's political upheaval are partly to blame as well. According to the New York Times, the developers abandoned the project in 2019, citing several backed-out buyers and filed for bankruptcy. According to Yes Theory, there were roughly 530 partially constructed villas left. The abandoned ghost town now draws curious visitors who want to learn more about the creepy location. So what's the future of Burj Al Babas? In 2018, Turkey made it easier for foreigners to become citizens by lowering the financial requirements. It is envisaged that this action will treble the country's annual real estate investments. As for the Burj Al Babas, the picturesque luxury community's hopes aren't completely dashed, at least not yet. Misher Yedilan, the vice chair of the Sarot Property Group, said, quote, "To pay off our debt, we simply need to sell 100 villas. I believe we can get through this issue in 4 to 5 months and start work on the project partially in 2019, unquote. Meanwhile, these gothically magnificent castles sat like lovely queens waiting on Turkey's rolling hills. Since the approval of Burj Al Babas, the Turkish government has enacted new construction laws aimed at preserving the local identity and traditions. Housing developments must now be low-rise and blend in with existing neighborhoods in a number of locations. However, some of the damage may be irreversible, according to Yasar Adnan Adanal, an Istanbul-based urban development researcher. Quote, "I am concerned that projects like the Burj Al Babas have, in some ways, opened Pandora's box," he remarked. Since then, Turkey has seen an explosion of unplanned developments that ignore the geology and history of their surroundings, unquote. Recep Tayyip Erdogan, the Turkish president, has pushed for a construction boom during his presidency, touting huge job-intensive infrastructure projects as the engine of the Turkish economy. However, the falling Turkish lira has caused many enterprises to struggle to repay foreign currency loans obtained to fund projects, causing work to halt and companies to go bankrupt. As a result, half-finished high-rises and ghost villages can be found all throughout the country when the construction bubble bursts. Turkey lowered the financial and investment requirements for foreigners seeking to become Turkish citizens last year, with the hopes of doubling annual foreign property investment to roughly 7.6 billion euros. Despite the fact that there are no guarantees that the country's economic troubles will be alleviated in the near future, the Sarot Group remains optimistic that Gulf investors will return, enticed by the prospect of Turkish passports, and the Burj Al Babas will be completed. Well guys, that was our video showing you inside Turkey's $200 million abandoned castles. If you guys enjoyed hearing about this story, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like and comment something nice down below. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel and ring that bell icon so you always get notified when we post brand new videos for you. Anyways, we're signing off for now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one. Peace.